Hello and welcome. You're watching Parliament News with me, Munman Bhattacharya. Let's get started with Lok Sabha proceedings. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh today blamed Pakistan for trying to destabilize Kashmir to divert the attention of the world from its failure. He assured that the government is making all possible efforts to bring back normalcy. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh on Thursday blamed Pakistan for fanning protests in the Kashmir Valley, but added that the government is taking all necessary steps to improve the situation in the valley. Instead of fixing its internal problems, Pakistan is trying to destabilize India, Rajnath Singh said in Lok Sabha during a debate on the Kashmir issue. If terrorism is there in India, then it is due to Pakistan, which is sponsoring terrorism, the Home Minister said. Our neighbour is conspiring to disturb the situation in the Kashmir Valley in the name of religion, Singh alleged. Lashing out at Pakistan, Singh said that they broke off from India in the name of religion, but today they are broken in two parts because of terrorism. Every day they are fighting against it. Whatever be the napak or unholy intentions of our neighbour, it will not succeed. Rajnath Singh said to the thumping of benches in the Lok Sabha. He said that it is sad that Pakistan was calling a terrorist a martyr and was observing a black day over the killing of Burhan Wani. Burhan Wani was a commander of terror outfit Hizbul Mujahideen. He was tech savvy and was instigating the youth to take up arms on social media, Home Minister said. He blamed Pakistan for fanning protests in the Kashmir Valley, but added that the government is taking all necessary steps to improve the situation in the valley. Replying in Lok Sabha on the debate on the situation in Kashmir following the recent violence, the Home Minister said that Pakistan is trying to encourage terrorism in Kashmir. He reminded Pakistan that it is playing with fire and said that its unholy intentions will not be fulfilled. Pointing out that Pakistan observed Black Day on the neutralization of dreaded Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist Burhan Wani, he said that Islamabad has no right to interfere in the internal matters of Jammu and Kashmir. He said that Kashmiri youth are patriots but are being misled. So efforts are being made to bring them back into the mainstream. He said that 38 people were killed and 2,180 were injured, and one security personnel was killed and 1,739 were injured in the recent violence. He said celebrating the killing of security force personnel, which was done in Kashmir and some places of Chhattisgarh, is not only against democracy but even against humanity. It is an expression of frustration and pervert mindset of some people. Asserting that security forces maintained maximum restraints, he however admitted that there is possibility of some lapse while trying to stop the stone pelting crowd. The Home Minister said that an expert committee would be set up to look into the alternatives or options for pellet firing so that recurrence of such incidents could be prevented. The committee would submit its report within 2 months. The Home Minister said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi was constantly monitoring the situation in Kashmir and held a high-level meeting to discuss the situation. He has been discussing the matter with the state government. Singh said that he had conveyed to the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti that he wanted to go to Kashmir to communicate with the people of the state, but the Chief Minister said that she herself would come to Delhi after normalcy was restored to discuss the matter. An all-party meeting is being held in the state. Singh said that the government is making all efforts to restore normalcy in Kashmir. However, the government cannot do it alone, so everyone has to unitedly support it in this endeavour. He lauded all the parties for being one on the issue of Kashmir. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party came under attack from both the BJP and the Congress members who demanded that the Election Commission should de-recognize the party. Raising the matter of suicide of a woman volunteer of the Aam Aadmi Party in the capital during 0 hour, BJP leader Meenakshi Lekhi said that the local MLA and two their other party officials were trying to pressurize the woman to compromise and exploit her. Later, Congress MP Ravneet Singh attacked the Aam Aadmi Party for publishing broom in front of the photo of the sacred Sikh religious place Durbar Singh Sahib. He also accused the Delhi Chief Minister of trying to hog the media limelight by washing clean utensils in Golden Temple just to capture Punjab, which is going to polls soon. He demanded that the party and its MPs in the House apologize, and the Chief Minister and the party should be stopped from indulging in such acts that may incite violence in Punjab. Congress leader Jyotiraditya Scindia highlighted that after incidents of atrocities against Dalits in Haryana and Gujarat, the BJP vice president in Uttar Pradesh has now made a very derogatory attack against four-time Uttar Pradesh chief minister and BSP supremo Mayawati, which is not acceptable. Responding to it, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Anant Kumar said that his party and the government has expressed regret over it. He said that the public discourse should not go this low and everyone must act to prevent it. BJP MP R.K. Singh pointed out the criminalization of politics and use of money power in elections. This use of money and muscle power has resulted in people losing faith in democracy and trust in leaders, he pointed out, and urged all parties to sit together and discuss how to fight this out. P. Karunakaran of the CPIM attacked the government for bringing 100% FDI in defence sector and also FDI in retail and health sector, which has resulted in price rise of medicines. BJP leader Y.S. Yediyurappa cited the harassment and humiliation of various bureaucrats in Karnataka, leading to many of them quitting the job and even committing suicide. Dr. Kirit Somaiya of the BJP said that the recent terror attack in Dhaka has pointed out that Mumbai cleric Zakir Naik, who is running an illegal TV channel, Peace TV, has negative influence on youth. RJD leader Jaiprakash Narayan Yadav demanded special status for Bihar for development of its backyard region, while TDP member M.S. Rao urged the government to grant special status to Andhra Pradesh to honour the commitment made by former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in the House. Minister for Human Resources Development Prakash Javadekar presented the Institutes of Technology Amendment Act 2016 for passage, which was passed by voice vote after discussion. He said that it would improve the quality of education in the country. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor highlighted the lacunae in the present education system of the country. Many other members participated in the discussion and later it was moved to be passed. Let's now take a look at the proceedings of the Rajya Sabha. After a day of disruptions, the proceedings of the House today went on smoothly, with members raising various important issues ranging from price rise to vacancies of judges in various courts across the country. During the day, the House also took up a discussion on recent incidents of atrocities on Dalits in various parts of the country. The 0 hour saw Congress member Pramod Tiwari taking a jibe at the ruling BJP for rising prices. Another Congress member, Shadilal Batra, alleged rigging in the recent Rajya Sabha elections in Haryana and demanded countermanding of the polls in a CBI inquiry launched to ascertain the facts. At this point, Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi said that the issue was before the Election Commission. I don't think this type of allegation is correct. This type of sweeping allegation will not be accepted, he added. Deputy Chairman PJ Kurian also asked Batra not to level any allegations. In another development, the government agreed to consider a demand of some Rajya Sabha members for extension of the date for filing of asset disclosures by trustees of a certain category of NGOs beyond the 31st of July. The issue was raised by nominated member Anu Aga, who said that the Lokpal Act 2013 covers, among other things, trustees and senior office bearers of NGOs who receive foreign funds of rupees 10 lakh or more and government grants of over 1 crore rupees. She added that as per a recent notification, the assets have to be declared by the 31st of July. She said as the disclosures are required to be made before the 31st of July, failing which there will be dire consequences, the issue needs to be addressed urgently, she said. One temporary solution could be to extend the date for a few months from the 31st of July. However, this is a short-term respite and we will have to find a permanent solution by amending the Act, she suggested. Aga got the support from several other members, including Sharad Pawar of the NCP and Digvijay Singh of the Congress. In response, INB Minister M. Venkaiah Naidu said that we shall keep in mind the sentiments of the House in this regard and see that a broad consensus is evolved on the issue and then move forward. The date will be extended, but it depends on the responses of all the political parties. He said he will convey to the minister concerned and see that the date is extended. The 0 hour also saw Congress leader Anand Sharma alleging that the government was blocking the appointment of judges as it was very angry after the Supreme Court's decision in the National Judicial Appointments Commission, or NJAC. A charge is strongly refuted by the centre. Elaborating on the vacancies of judges in several high courts across the country, Sharma said that for the last 1 year, the Collegium, the CJI, they have made recommendations to the government, but after the NJAC judgment, the government seems to be very angry and on the path of confrontation with the Collegium of the Supreme Court. Therefore, the attempt of this government is to block appointments and force a situation where the memorandum of procedure of appointments as proposed by Collegium of Supreme Court is diluted so that people owing allegiance to particular ideology, people having certain leanings will get accommodated, the Congress leader alleged. Refuting the charges, former Law Minister Sadanand Gowda said that the matter raised by Anand Sharma is far away from the truth. After NJAC verdict, the government itself went to the CJI. I myself went to the CJI. I said that the new MOP, or Memorandum of Procedure, will take some time for finalization. So we said that there is a huge pendency across the country. We said the appointments can be proceeded as per the earlier MOP. Gowda, who has now been shifted to the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, said that he had himself written a letter to CJI, and on that basis the appointments started. Last year, 31 new appointments have been made to high courts. This year, from January to April, 51 appointments have been done and 87 ad hoc judges have been appointed, he said. Viplov Thakur of the Congress raised the issue of funds not being allocated to elected members of Zilla Parishads, while Ali Anwar Ansari of the JDU raised the issue of rustication of 10 students of the Banaras Hindu University for 2 years by the Vice-Chancellor, saying that they were peacefully protesting against the digital library in the university not being run for 24 hours as stated in the university prospectus. A day after the sudden demise of hockey legend Mohammad Shahid, the Rajya Sabha members today asked the government to ensure all possible help to his family. Raising the issue, former Indian hockey team captain Dilip Tirki of the BJD said that the dribbling ace was a role model for several hockey players and remembered his contributions to Indian sports. Except for cricket, we are forgetting our sports stars, he said. The deputy chairman said that I think the entire house agrees with you. A member was also heard saying that a memorial should also be erected to honor Shahid, who hailed from Varanasi, the Lok Sabha constituency of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs said that the government bore medical expenses of Shahid and have also announced a financial assistance of 10 lakh rupees. Participating in the short duration discussion on recent incidents of atrocities on Dalits in various parts of the country, the opposition members launched a frontal attack on the BJP over growing attacks on Dalits and other sections. The debate came amid large-scale protests after the recent case in Una in Gujarat, where 4 Dalit youths were brutally beaten up in public by some cow vigilance. Initiating the discussion, a senior JDU leader Sharad Yadav sought a ban on Gau Rakshaks or cow vigilantes operating in some parts of the country. He said that it was a matter of shame that even after 70 years of independence, atrocities against Dalits, especially women, were increasing. Congress and other members joined him, saying the incident only exposes the real face behind the Gujarat model being propagated by the BJP government led by the Prime Minister. Congress leader Ahmed Patel said that the situation in Gujarat was explosive as Dalits were attempting suicide. He warned that the centre should ensure that the recent shameful incident does not turn into a communal one ahead of next year's assembly elections in the state. Patel said that the real face of the Gujarat model of development was being exposed now. Terming the situation as very explosive in Gujarat, he said that if urgent steps are not taken to control it, then the situation might explode. He also questioned why Gujarat Chief Minister Anandiben Patel met the victims only yesterday, even though the incident had taken place over a week ago. Senior CPIM leader Sitaram Yechuri charged the government with inventing new avenues for attacks on Dalits ever since it rose to power in 2014. Observing that India of the last 2 years was not the India he remembered, Yechuri said that cow is venerated here, but absurd charges are framed against people who skin the dead cow. He said last year of the 25 students committing suicide in the country, 23 were Dalits, and added that a mindset was being created against them with some ministers abusing them and RSS top brass seeking review of the reservation policy. Derek O'Brien of the TMC condemned BJP leader Daya Shankar Singh for use of derogatory words against Mayawati and said that he was deeply embarrassed over it. With that, we come to the close of this edition of Parliament News. Up next is Sansad Samachar. Stay tuned for that.